So one thing that we were thinking about when we put together the list of artists, we wanted artists who um, created their images through different processes of repetition, of symmetry, of mark making. I think there's a tendency in a certain tranche of abstract painting at the moment to sort of over rely on uncontrolled gesture. And what the artists um, in Mirror City show is that there are so many different ways in which mark making can be controlled and can be sort of brought into these vivid, dynamic, exciting images.
Hi Sam, how are you going?
Good.
Looking amazing.
Nice to see you.
Yeah. It should be on a square white.
It could take a place.
I think it would look good. No. Well, we can always try it. We've got some square flat.
Yeah, as long as it's
that's
like-
about that high.
Yeah.
I think it might make it a bit
Yeah.
more.
In a way, abstract art now exists in a kind of open situation. There's no governing ideology around which lots of artists gather. And while that may have its problems, it also creates a wonderful freedom for artists, but also for viewers. And I think what it asks of the viewer is to sort of remain agile, because each of the images in the show sort of creates its own different demands of the viewer, different demands of scale, different demands of type of mark making, the different sorts of involvements. And I think one of the things that the excitements of the show, in a way, is seeing pictures that you might not have necessarily thought of together being juxtaposed, and finding maybe hidden commonalities between things that might not have naturally seemed to fit together.